Thanks for tuning in to Let's Talk About It Media 21. I hope you're having a great day. Stay positive, stay focused. Let's get to it. What is the hot topic that's going on YouTube or Instagram? Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. Don't forget, the Cash App is Let's Talk About It Media. Thank you for all your love and support.
So don't forget to comment, but be kind. If you don't want to put a comment in, please put a flower, a rose, a thumbs up. Any and everything helps with the algorithm. So let's get to it. Of course, Kylie and TIMOTHEE were official, letting people know. I just saw a video of them flashing of all the times that they were together. Does he allegedly even know he's being used to distract away from the media in regards to the Tory Lanez situation? Kylie threw the party. It's interesting how people don't really talk about that. Kylie's tuned in with Megan, Kelsey, and what happened that day. She was the one that served the alcohol. Hello? So did she take the stand? I still didn't hear a person, they talked about the transcripts. I still didn't hear the person say he read the transcripts of what Kylie had to say. Who does TIMOTHEE know? This is her dating history. From TIMOTHEE, from Travis Scott, we already know in regards to Travis Scott, very problematic. Very problematic. Very problematic. People have passed and got injured at his events. Allegedly, I have to say it, but we know the truth in regards to what happened to Astroworld. RIP to all those people that passed away. And then you have that he's telling people he didn't hear, he didn't know. He had two people come up to the stage to him, speaking to him, and he's telling them, get away from me, I don't want to talk right now. People tried to tell him. People were screaming it. Problematic. And then you have the Astroworld party that Kylie threw. You have Kylie wearing the noose necklace. You have Kylie doing brown face. You know what I'm saying? When she's here with Travis Scott, she's very pale. She's not brown skin. With her being with Tyga, very pale, very not tan like she's doing in all these posts. Hello, when she's with Jaden, very pale, very brown skin. I mean, pale skin. It's interesting how she shifts to try and sell items to go to the masses to try and get money in regards to they call them culture vultures is what they call them in the comments. But the people feel a way about Kylie. And everything I'm posting, it's the show. I'm surprised the dad, Bruce, who is now respectfully Caitlyn, I'm surprised he hasn't said something to her. You have a lot going on, girl, in regards to dating Jaden, in regards to dating Tyga at what age, and then dating Travis Scott, and didn't really break up with him when all that was going on. And did he end up on the show like they talk about Kanye, how they talk about Ray J? No, they wanted to protect their brands because for a while people were blasting about the Travis Scott situation. And that's probably when a lot of people stopped fooling with the K's and the J's because they didn't talk about him as much as they talked about Kanye. And I'm wondering, remember how Chloe said there could have been a few reasons. Remember how Chloe said that they weren't supposed to get a season 2? I'm wondering if they weren't supposed to get a season 2, one, in regards to Travis Scott, or 2, was it in regards to the Ray J situation? Or 3, was it in regards to what Kanye said last year? When you think about all the situationships about the exes and what they've done and how they've done it, and, you know, it definitely wasn't about Tristan having another child. It definitely wasn't about that. But in regards to Kanye and his comments, in regards to the race concerns, in regards to Travis Scott, in regards to the Astroworld, all that stuff is concerning. And then, you know, I don't know. I mean, she's concerning too. in regards to the noose necklace, but they had already been one season in when Kylie did the noose necklace. So I'm wondering why they almost didn't get a season 2. But I'm sure at a later date. So Timothy, I'm wondering if he'll end up on the show. I'm wondering if now that they always like to date in twos, I'm wondering if Kendall's going to stay with Bad Bunny, allegedly, whether that's a PR stunt or true love. Guys are more willing to date Kendall because Kendall don't drag her exes on the show. Chloe will drag her ex. Kim will drag her ex. Kim used the show to talk about Kanye like 50% of the time. Now he's trying to stay away. He's in the media. She may not say much now in the media, but she'll probably talk about it. Oh, I was ashamed. How do I tell the kids? You're going to tell the kids that your behind was out in a post on a magazine, and then you did something 2 years ago. Or was it last year when she posted the IG in the jock strap? So the biggest thing is hot mess. Let's get to this video clip because I'm gonna keep playing it whenever I see and show her. Kelsey states that her truth lies within Kylie Jenner. So is that why the K's and the J's kept Kylie away from the trial in regards to Tory Lanez? Let's listen. Okay, so let me give credit where this is coming from. Everyone knows I've been doing a series about Kylie, the Kardashians. This comes from Choke No Joke. Giving him credit. Check out his page. He did a breakdown either this week or last week in regards to the trial again. And I think there's like an HBO special. Armand Wiggins is getting credit. Mar-a-Lago's getting credit. And I'm sure there's probably others. I don't know if Megan Coonage or whatever her name is getting credit, but there's a lot of people. I'm wondering if they covered Choke No Jokes in the HBO special. If they didn't, that was problematic because he even talked about Megan in regards to her other boyfriend that got someone pregnant, and she talked about the altercation and she was put in jail. And I'm not certain if they showed that in the trial. So let's listen to this clip. So thanks for Choke No Joke. Street TV also gave him um, copies of stuff, voicemails, videos. They could see stuff, and other people covered it. There's a lot of people that covered it. Let's listen in.
Get into it. Free Tory. Free Tory. These girls ain't loyal. These girls ain't loyal. Shout out to Tory Lanez. Shout out to my man, Sun Star. One love.
The other thing is, I don't know, like, my truth brings in Kylie Jenner, and I don't know if they disclose these things. I don't think they want to because it's better to say Kelsey was the bitter best friend versus saying Megan was upset that Tory and Kylie, it's just more better, right? Okay, well, if I have to be the bitter best friend, fine, but there's still no right for all of this to be going on. And then with Megan, it makes sense now because she.
Keep listening. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976.
So, VA, you telling me Sean Kelly didn't say Kelsey shot the gun first? You tell me Sean Kelly didn't say that Kelsey shot 3 shots and then he seen the little guy get out behind the driver and go around the car? VA, you tell me Sean Kelly did not say Kelsey shot the gun first?
Allegedly.
This is what you're telling me? VA? Sean Kelly did not say Kelsey shot the gun first? And Tory jumped out and ran around the car and then it was a struggle? He didn't say that. He just said Sean Kelly said the little guy did it. You stick around so you can hear his testimony because that's next. False narrative, paying people.
She told you guys that the argument started between me and him, if I'm not mistaken, and that's false. So now I know that I was pushed out because she did not tell the truth initially. Put it on me, which is fine, but I feel like that should have been a mutual thing. Like, Kelsey, I need you to just say this instead of just blaming me. That's not right. So I think there's a lot of
not everyone is privy to. When the trial concludes and when everyone testifies, there's certainly a lot of things that have been kind of leaked piecemeal out there, and some things are absolutely not true. Some things that I think still doesn't give everyone the whole picture of everything. I would say, just like everyone else, you always want to reserve any conclusions you have about what people are saying.
Okay, so first off, this is TIMOTHEE, Jaden, Tyga, and Travis Scott. They don't have really anything to do with the case. I'm not showing, I already showed the picture of, this is Kelsey's voice. Kelsey is either talking to the attorneys or the prosecutor. She's talking to somebody about the case. It just shows and reflects in regards to Kylie. Flat out. People will probably draw in just to see what's being said because she wants to talk about her and TIMOTHEE. TIMOTHEE is a distraction. If TIMOTHEE thought that this was going to help his career, when this video gets out, TIMOTHEE's going to side-eye Kylie because he's going to be realizing that he was used. Kim probably used Pete to get out of the situation with Kanye. TIMOTHEE's now being used in regards to Kylie and helping her image. Because she wasn't going to be able to be on certain things if this got out. She would have been canceled a long time ago. So more and more people are probably going to say and copy and go over to Choke No Joke. And then this is the biggest thing. You got to listen to Kelsey because she's saying even when they get on the stand, they're not going to tell the truth. What? Hello? Even when they get on the stand, people are not going to tell the truth. Where was Travis, Tory Lanez's bodyguard for several days? Who had him? Who had him? Why did he go MIA? And then he shows up and they don't let him speak. Because he would have broke down everything that happened that night. Kelsey pled the fifth. Why did Kelsey plead the fifth? Because she even said her story brings in Kylie Jenner. And Kylie Jenner probably didn't even hit the stand. Did they even do a police report for Kylie Jenner? Or were people like, oh, this is about Kylie Jenner. Let's fumble stuff because it's about Kylie Jenner. Stop playing with me. Let's keep listening. Because she's going to say that they're not going to tell the truth on the stand. That's the sad part. I don't know what happened that day. I ain't saying free nobody. All comments are alleged. Let's keep going.
Even Meg, I know it's hard. Yeah. But, wait till the end of the trial and then you'll get a sense of where everyone's at.
This is the opportunity for everybody, they're going to take an oath to tell the truth, and they're going to give their full.
I don't even think they'll tell the truth under oath.
Well, as long as when you're up there,
And why aren't they going to tell the truth under oath? Why aren't they going to tell the truth under oath? And who's going to allow it to go through and push through and not hold them in contempt? Stop playing with me.
I mean, I'm telling you, I have nothing to hide or lie about, even if it's.
Did y'all hear her say homegirl is not going to tell the truth under oath? Did y'all hear her say that just now?
Wow.
Did y'all hear her just say that just now?
Wow.
She's not going to tell the truth under oath. You heard that?
The other thing is, I don't know, my truth brings in Kylie Jenner, and I don't know if they disclose these things. I don't think they want to because it's better to say Kelsey was the bitter best friend versus saying Megan was upset that Tory and Kylie, it's just more better, right? Okay.
And he's agreeing. Y'all got to be careful. Which I listen to, which I follow. I'm wondering, Kylie has all these new deals. They knew Kylie had all those deals on the table. If this would have came out, people probably wouldn't have been fooling with Kylie. Y'all just don't know. Choke No Joke was live probably for about 2 hours, 3 hours. I listened to all of this to get this clip for 3 to 4 minutes. I didn't know that was coming. That's why you hear me in the background saying, wow. But well wishes. Kylie Jenner's a trip. Y'all just don't know. I'm wondering if Emma Gerd knows that. I'm wondering if Doja Cabana knows that. And she's plastered on their poster boards. And I'm wondering if the dolls, the Brat dolls, knows about this. We have to wait for the appeal. I'm not saying if Tory's guilty, not guilty. It's just interesting that Kelsey says her truth ties within Kylie Jenner. And did Kylie Jenner take the stand? Or did Kylie Jenner not take the stand because they have people in their back pocket? Allegedly. Allegedly. We saw that what happened in regards to Black China. We see that all these other people that's trying to allegedly sue them, they're dragging it out in court, hoping you don't have the money to sustain and go to court or go to trial. Interesting. Got to be careful who you around. Got to be careful who you look up to. Some people are not for the right thing. They talk about the good vibes, bad vibes. They talk about, the actual Kardashian curse. These men's careers took some of them. Pete Davis already said he was worried about it. He talked about them. A month later, he runs into a house in a fire. What is that? He runs into a house in a fire whatever that thing is on people's yards, and then he ends up in rehab. Pete's had concerns for a while. Let's see who Kim dates next. What kind of profile, what kind of bad background will they be able to sustain? What's going on? And then, whoever she's dates, she's going to want us to be like, ooh, ah. These girls are a trip. Even with their sister being hospitalized, they're more so focused on partying and posting about other stuff than focusing on their sister, which is interesting. But well wishes. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Like, comment, and subscribe.